What's up, manga fans? This is Raphael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you a review of this week's chapter of the Breaker New Ways 158. So yeah, it was a decent chapter this week. There was a lot to read through. The plot is progressing quite nicely, but my only issue and complaint is the way the chapter ended. It was a bit premature. It kind of felt like it ended mid-sentence. But this is probably something I've kind of spoken about before in one of my reviews, where I feel that the author is still writing in monthly format, but he chops the chapters up. So I can imagine next week's chapter is most likely going to conclude or carry on directly from the end of this chapter, because the way it ended with Jong-Jae-won on the phone, and it's like someone was still saying hello, hello, are you dead? And it ended. Did seem like it was a premature, you might say, end to the chapter. But as I said, I'm not complaining too much because it's something we've seen before, and this time we had a lot more pages and stuff to read through, which more than made up for it and compensated for that. So yeah, this chapter was kind of interesting in one regard, that it focused on Sarah Kang and Jin-Lee quite a lot in terms of their conversations. Took up quite a bit of the chapter, mostly focusing around obviously Shi-Woon and his potential to become stronger, not mentally and physically, and also obviously their thoughts on the SUC and the Murim right now. So yeah, they got quite a bit of you might as well say panel time. And what I like was Jin-Lee was finally made a more prominent, proficient character, rather than before where she was less relevant and kind of used as an idiot character for other characters to explain stuff to the readers. I didn't like it because she was kind of gone from this kind of intelligent, well, I wouldn't say intelligent, but quite smart girl, to some tomboy who just had no clue about what was going on. But in this chapter, she even had Sarah Kang guessing, second guessing herself. But yeah, Sarah Kang's explanation about the triple body meditation was interesting. It's something we already knew before. Obviously, out of body training methods, using the mind, and the more proficient you are, the more experience you will gain, which is obviously props and for Shi-Woon, because it's going to give him the edge and obviously the advantage he needs, because a lot of people like So-Chun have years of experience ahead of him, which makes them better martial artists. So he's definitely going to need this kind of, you might as well say, cheat method to quickly gain experience that he's lacking compared to other Murim-Ins. Also was the potential of Shi-Woon's growth is, kind of being foreshadowed by Ju San-sik, but even Sarah Kang said the kind of intense training he's undergoing is going to push Shi-Woon a lot further than before. He's definitely going to be different from the Shi-Woon they know now, and Jin-Lee even questions, will he be master rank? And yes, indeed, he's definitely going to be a master rank. I thought he was there already, but I guess he was probably just expert or something like that. But yes, it would be good to see Shi-Woon at that kind of level, and hopefully fight better and be more respected. So Jin-Lee is informed of Jong-Jae-won's plans. This is when things start going intense, and we know the plan. Obviously, the plan we saw last time, obviously, to convince the Murim clan leaders that are in the meeting right now to go and confront Nine Arts in the stadium. But she's against this because she knows what happened about the bombing in downtown, and this could just be another trap to lure them to the stadium and blow them all up. But Sarah Kang basically says it's too late. There's no point, you're wasting your time, because there's a video they've been shown, or she's received, which is really bad, and it shows obviously a video of the building exploding. So we are in the meeting now, and we see Elder Kwon conflicting with Jong-Jae-won, because everyone's all hyped to go, let's do this. And Elder Kwon questions Jong-Jae-won, like, what is your method? He's like, I don't care what the rest of you lot are doing, but if this conflicts with Shi-Woon again, you trying to undermine him, and you have second thoughts about who the leader of the Murim is right now, then it's going to be my problem. And I just gotta love that Elder Kwon is always stepping in and just undercutting Jong-Jae-won and these devious plots as usual. But just as that happened, this is when you might as well say the major part of the chapter happens. We see everyone receives the phone video message at the same time of the new alliance building being blown up by the SUC, which was a few minutes ago mentioned by Sarah Kang. And we even see obviously the message of the SUC saying they're disciples of the Nine Arts, do not oppose Gom Ryong. as well as list of their address and including the Sun-Woo. So this is basically a threat. They might as well have saying, if you try anything, we're gonna blow you up, your clans up. So they pretty much have an advantage now. And if this is all plans from Kaiser, which I think it is, this guy's just literally got the advantage right now over the Murim alliance. He's just literally owning them, and they can't do a damn thing about it. And as cowardly as this tactic is, as Sarah Kang mentions, is very effective against the Murim because they're pretty much cowards. Jin-Lee said it as well. I've said it before. They didn't want to come and help Kang-Sung when the Murim alliance was was under attack, but now they want to do something, and obviously they're going to crawl up into their balls again because they're so narrow-minded and frightened about themselves and their clans. They're obviously going to go and do it. So it's a very effective plan, and they're frightened that terrorists have a bomb and their location and can blow them up at any time. And as I said, this is the point before where I mentioned Jin-Lee, steps like, she's like, well, they're all cowards anyway, they didn't want to do anything before. I need to tell Shi-Woon, regardless of him finishing his training, this is something he would want to know. He joined, the Sun-Woo clan for this reason, to fight the SUC. He would be upset if he wasn't informed earlier and left to finish his training, because Sarah Kang was obviously trying to appeal to let him finish his training, but it's like, no, he needs to know now, he wants to do something. And Sarah Kang's like, well, you seem to know better than me, so this is probably the best course of action. And as I said, yeah, good Jin-Lee moment there, making her relevant and, make a decent decision. I mean, I was a bit annoyed that his training is going to be interrupted, but you know what, it is for a good reason. And from what we saw last time, it looks like his training was near enough finished anyway with that grin he did. So yeah, the only thing we're left wondering, as Sarah Kang said, is what answer or method is he gonna come up with in this chaos. So back to the meeting. This is where things are really getting intense, and Tae-Ul is calling out Jong-Le-won in his bullshit, because he's basically saying that the bomb was fake. Everyone, you don't know, you need to worry, but Tae-Ul is saying the message he got was her at the same time, all addresses and everything, the vid was real. And also it seems like you've been keeping secrets from us. Do you know about the military grade explosives that they have? And it's like the fact that they could blow us all up, that's how much of it they have. And this is something Jong-Le-won really knew. He said it's a secret, but he damn well knew that they stole military explosives from the military armory. And it's in a way, as Tae-Ul says, it's like you're trying to push the blame on the Murim. The government are hypocrites. To hold the Murim responsible and to be used this way is disrespectful. And I agree with him in that regard, but I don't agree with that everyone's like, okay, we're done now, we're going home, this is not our problem, all of the clan leaders are ready to go. And what I love is the Shi-Woon just enters now and says, where the hell do you lot think you're going? This is supposed to be the face of or the true face of the so-called Murim-In. It's like innocent people are dead now, and it's because of the Murim, and you have no intention of doing anything about it. You just want to go home now because of your pride of being used by the government, or the fact that you don't feel like you're involved because the government let explosives, you might as well say, get taken away by corrupt Murim-Ins. It is true. Like I said, Shi-Woon is hitting vital points right now, and Tae-Ul doesn't like it. He's saying, oh, you're being disrespectful, who are you to lecture us? But Shi-Woon gives no crap. What he says just hits points again. It's like, well, lecture me this, teach me something. It's like, what should we be doing in this situation now that people are dead thanks to the Murim? And you could tell that got to him, and he's the best, I'd say, thought of emotional, or you might say motives right now from him is, I'm not looking for heroes or anyone brave. I just want you people to understand you're part of this war, so have some sense of responsibility at least. And the look on Jong-Le-won's face was priceless. This guy is like, what? Like, did this guy really just say this? This is making me hope now he'll finally shut his mouth and just succumb to Shi-Woon's you might also say authority. He is going to be the Murim Chief Alliance leader. He's meant for the job, and this just shows it. He scolded all these elder clan leaders and made them look like little children, and he's hitting points which was vital. The Murim need to take action. It is our problem, regardless of the government allowing the Murim to take bombs. We need to deal with this now. People are dying. We need to come up with a plan, a solution. So yeah, go right on Shi-Woon. He's definitely right for the money and making vital points. So the only thing I can think next is So-Chun will arrive to support Shi-Woon and make his case more solid. Jang-Il will probably surrender now he's stupidity and most likely work with Shi-Woon. And maybe we'll see more from Kaiser and Chun-Woo about what they're doing. I definitely want to see more into Kaiser because he's still somewhat alluded in shadows about his plan. His plan is obviously kind of, he wants chaos and breaking the line between, the Murim and the real world. But I just want to hear more about him and what he's about. And as I said, hopefully Shi-Woon has reached master level when his training is complete, because it seemed like a hyperbolic time chamber early leaving, like when we saw Goku and Gohan leave early. And I'm hoping it's the same thing where it was like they left because they didn't need to train anymore. I hope it wasn't just a case of he was interrupted. So yeah, as I said, I just hope he's at master level and he's more experienced than before. So yeah, that's the chapter we might as well say much longer than I usually do. It was enjoyable. There was a lot to read and I can't wait for next week. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think, predictions, opinions, anything. Also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw, subscribe for more content as we do similar series to this. And I'll speak to you guys next week.